Hey guys, in this video I'll be showing the scratch repair process on this 2014 Chevy Cruze. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean the surface. Next I'll be taking the 150 grit dry sanding paper and just by hand kind of scuff the areas around that will be being repaired. What this does is it prepares the surface for body filler to be applied into the groove of the scratch. The key to easy sanding is to apply it in a nice, smooth, even line. That way you don't have to sand out all the imperfections. Apply it so it doesn't have any hard edges. It'll be easier to sand. Now just grab that same 150 grit sandpaper and sand it down. Make sure that the surface is nice and flush, nice and smooth when you run your hand across. Now once you're done, grab some 400 grit and kind of feather the edges, just kind of all the way around. This is where the primer will be landing when you apply it. Now I went ahead and masked everything off really quick, and then yeah, just apply some primer. I usually put 2 coats of this acrylic primer. The primer gun I'm using is an old Satajet NR95. I didn't get a chance to film the sanding part, but everywhere that I applied the primer, I sanded it with a wet 600 grit sandpaper, and all the matte areas on the 2 doors, the blending area, I sanded with a 1500 grit sandpaper, also wet. Now I'm just going ahead and masking. Now I'll grab some Prep All surface degreaser and wipe down the painting surface, just so we don't have any grease or any foreign debris on the painting surface. Alright, so the first coat I'm going to apply nice and light, misty. It's not going to cover completely. You're going to have to give it some cure time. I don't know, a few minutes depending on your temperature. And then give it a second and a third coat as well. Some cases, fourth. Red's actually really hard to cover. It seems in the paint booth or wherever you're painting, it seems like it's, been covered over, but I recommend giving another 1 or 2 coats on top, because red as a paint is really transparent. So yeah, make sure that you have enough coverage. Now this last coat, I'm just feathering out, kind of blending to the surface here. Now after a decent amount of time, where the paint is kind of flash dried, I grab a tack cloth and I'm gonna tack the whole surface here. This gets rid of overspray and maybe dust or other debris that is on the paint surface. Yeah, anyway, it makes the clear laydown way nicer. And then I just grab some compressed air. You could use it, out of your gun, but I have a dedicated air gun here. I'm just blowing off all the foreign debris, all the dust, everything that can be on the surface right before clearing it. This actually can include tack cloth residue as well, so make sure the surface is clean before you apply the clear. I typically apply 2 coats of clear. First one is kind of a little bit lighter than the second coat. The second coat you can apply a little more liberally. The gun I'm using for clear is the Anti-Water Supernova, the hybrid version with the hybrid nozzle cap. It's a 1.4 needle. The base coat, I also use a Anti-Water, and that's the LPH 400, the LV technology from Anti-Water. Those are my 2 top guns that I use basically for my paint jobs. And this is the finished product. I really like how it turned out. The color matched really nicely. The blend was perfect. The little blend by the wheel well and the quarter panel there got it buffed out. Overall, really good paint job. I really liked it. I enjoyed doing the job. Anyway, that's how you get rid of scratches and even dents, you know, on vehicles the right way. This is the body shop way. Now you could do this at home in your garage, but I do recommend, you know, having a paint booth. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks a lot.